Hello friends are dying. Hopefully you don't die in the middle of me speaking. I am going to the grocery store because today's my day off. And on my days off, I only get one real day off a week. And on those days, I like to do kitchen stuff. So I have a lot of sourdough discard I need to use. I don't have any bread made and I'm probably not going to be making any bread today. Probably not. Probably not. I have a bunch of blueberries in the freezer. I want to make some more jam. And I also have a lot of homework I need to do. I'm technically done with this week's homework, but I want to get started and start working ahead because in the third week of June, I work every single day. I don't have a single day off. I work Saturday. I'm at my internship Monday, or I work Sunday. I'm at my internship Monday, Tuesday. I'm working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday I go back to my internship. So there's just a 10-day period where I work. Actually, it's 11 days because it's from Sunday to Wednesday the week after. So anyway, there's a period in June where I'm going to be working a lot and I don't want to have to, split myself between work and school any more than I already am, so I'm going to try working ahead. And for some reason week 3 has a lot of reading, so I already read 1 chapter for next week and I have 2 more plus 2 articles. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I did have a late start today. I typically wake up before my alarm, which goes off at 7:45, but last night I went to sleep at 12, and I personally work best when I have 8 to 9 hours of sleep, so I stayed in bed until 9, and I just ate. I have my coffee, which I rarely drink. Wrapped up on my phone. Have my coffee in my Auntie Era cup. I rarely drink coffee because it gives me anxiety sometimes, and also it's not good to drink coffee all the time because it speeds up your heart, and that can give you heart failure in the future if you drink lots of caffeine. So I don't do that often, but I do like the taste of coffee. So I'm rambling. Anyway, there are a few recipes that I want to try. I want to make these frozen chocolate covered yogurt thingies. I want to make some other stuff. You're dying. I'll talk to you later. Let me change your battery. Okay, let's do a little haul of what I got before I tell you my recipes. See if you can guess what I'm making. Not a huge haul, but I spent a pretty penny because of the types of items these are. Salted and unsalted butter, eggs, dark chocolate morsels, milk chocolate morsels, semi-sweet morsels, bread flour, everything bagel seasoning, pectin, dark brown sugar, and masking tape, honey, and Greek yogurt. Those are the things I need the recipes for. Well, I technically don't need this for a recipe, but that's a different story. Confectioner's sugar, just because it's good to have on you. Tuscan trail mix because I needed a snack to take to work. And also I bought my boyfriend some shoes because he needs new shoes and he's gonna be doing a 10-hour shift soon, so shoes are important. So today, what I would like to make is bagels, sourdough discard bagels, sourdough discard chocolate chip cookies, just to replenish because they're all gone from the first time I made them, chocolate covered yogurt bites that are frozen, and blueberry jam. Those are all the things I would like to make today. Not saying I will be able to make all of those things today, but I really need to use my discard, so that's the main thing. Let me show you how much discard I have, okay? It's kind of ridiculous because I can go 2 weeks without baking anything, but I still have to feed my starter. So I have this quart jar that is filled to the top, and then I have this pint jar. It's halfway filled. So I need to use all of this hopefully today because this is what I have two different types of starters. I have a whole wheat starter. Already getting hooch on the top. So annoying, I fed it yesterday. And then I have a white starter. Okay, and in the future, sometime in the future, I want to make whole wheat sandwich bread, but I'm pretty sure I can use some of my sourdough starter for the sandwich bread, but I also have to use yeast, which I have. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Let's get started on. I'm gonna be trying something a little different with the way I'm recording. So hopefully we like it. So first things first, I'm starting with the bagels because they need to rise a little bit. You guys can't see, but my sink is full of dishes and I plan to do those after I start other things. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. But I will put this in the fridge. So for this recipe, I'll leave it in the description box, but I'm doubling it because why not make 24 instead of just 12? So I'm gonna need 200 grams of sourdough starter or discard, 1,000 grams of bread flour, 500 grams of warm water, a pinch of instant yeast, but since I'm doubling, I'm gonna do a little bit more than a pinch, 60 grams of sugar, 20 grams of salt. I only need yeast because I'm using a discard and not a fed starter. Let's get started, shall we? You guys are definitely gonna die at some point, so there might be some cuts. I'm gonna measure out the dry stuff first, just because that's how I like to do things. I'm gonna start buying my flour in bulk because every week, pretty much, I have to buy more bread flour. And this is $5.99, okay? And the whole wheat version, pretty sure is a little bit more expensive, and it's getting expensive. But if I buy it in bulk, 25 pounds from, I was looking at like a Whole Food or a wholesale food website and also Azure Standard, and both of them, it would have been like $1 something per pound. And this is 5 pounds, so it's a little bit more than $1 or something per pound. I don't know. Plus, it's just like less waste, you know? So, I like to scoop. I need 1,000 grams. How many pounds is 1,000 grams? 2 pounds. Holy sh. Okay. Let's switch that to pounds. .205 pounds. In this case, pouring might be easier. All right, that's 1 pound. Hold on. Hold on. If I just do 500 and 500, but 500 grams. I'm so confused. Hold on. This one. So 500. Okay, so this is 1,000 grams. Boom. 1,000 grams. Wait, wait. I'm confusing myself. I want the dry flour in here. .20 grams of salt, 60 grams of sugar, a pinch of yeast. I'm using active dry. It says instant, but should be fine. I really don't know what a pinch is, but I'm gonna do like that much. This is boiling. I'm just gonna do some boiling water, some non-boiled water, because my sink doesn't really, it's kind of hard to control the heat, so. Let's do 200 grams of boiled. And then I'm gonna do like 100 grams of ice cold water. 200 grams of starter. This is a mix of the white. When I tell you it was to the top, there's a little bit of hooch, but it's fine. So this is gonna be 200 grams. That's 300 grams, and it's still like halfway full. So I'm gonna take some out. That's another reason I like to double discard recipes, because I always have so much discard. If I just do the amount, it's not even gonna make a dent in what I have. So that's why I double it. All right, so we're gonna do the water. Discard. And I'm gonna throw the yeast in first and then mix it, just because I don't have instant. I have active dry, which means there's a little bit of coating on it. So I want that to sort of dissolve. And I'm gonna use a whisk or fork. Whoa. Next, I'll add the sugar. Salt. And then flour. I'm gonna use my hands for this part. Washed, of course, no rings. Shaggy dough. They recommend using a stand mixer, but I don't have one. If I had one, I would be using it. All right. Shaggy dough. And I'm gonna let it rest for 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna wash my hands and start working on something else. I would like to start studying, doing my homework, but honestly, if today ends up just being kitchen day, I wouldn't be mad, because everybody needs a break, okay? Including me. All right. We're gonna let this rest for 15 minutes. Now time for the cookies. I already made this before. And I loved them, and so did my family. So I'm gonna make them again, but this time I'm actually gonna follow the recipe, because you're supposed to use dark chocolate and milk chocolate morsels, and also like coat them in the morsels so there's like a chocolate crackle on top. I don't know, but I'm gonna make some today, freeze some today. Make some, freeze most. Probably only gonna make 4 cookies, so everybody in the house can try it. +2 for me. Or I'll give the extra to my boyfriend when he picks up his shoes today. So again, recipe in the description box. I'm doubling everything. So we need 16 tablespoons of unsalted butter, which I'm pretty sure is 2 sticks. or 2 sticks, yeah, because one, oh, you have 8, 16, 2/3 of a cup, doubled is 4/3, which is 1 1/3. Brown sugar. Is it dark brown? I have dark and light brown, so that's what I'm gonna use. And because I can't actually like hit double recipe, I don't know what the exact measurements are. I'm just gonna do the single measurements twice. I'm not good at math, okay? I'm also going to get some molasses whenever I do my bulk order of flour. I'm probably gonna get flour, rice, 3 types of flour, whole wheat bread flour, or whole wheat flour, bread flour, and all-purpose flour. I'm also gonna get rice and molasses because you can make your own brown sugar with white sugar molasses. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, we got the butter. Now we're gonna do the sugar, which I kind of want in a smaller bowl. So one thing about baking, it's easier to measure everything out, but then you have a bunch of dishes after. So 2/3 twice would be 1 cup plus 1/3. But just to make double sure I'm doing it right, I'm just gonna do 4/3. 4. And it wanted it packed, so. 1 cup of granulated sugar, which is actually half a cup. Let me see, can I mix these together? I can, so I'm just gonna put all the sugar in one bowl. Okay. Half a cup of ripe fed sourdough, but since we're doubling it, we're gonna do 1 cup of sourdough. Some recipes go based off cups, some recipes go off of measure or weight. I just do whatever it tells me. I'll use this time. Again, I'm using the mixed one first because it's older. Ran out of space. I will have to be stop and delete things throughout the way. I'm so scared of like switching my memory cards while there's stuff on it that haven't been exported, and it takes a really long time to export, so I need to learn how to do that. Anyway, we got the sourdough. We're gonna need 2 eggs, vanilla, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, plus a little bit more. Just put that to the side. 3/4 cup, which would be again 1 1/3. Actually, 1 1/2 cups of bread flour. But again, I'm just gonna do 6/4. 6. Half a teaspoon of salt. So 1 teaspoon of salt. Baking powder. 1 teaspoon. Baking powder. And half a teaspoon of baking soda. Those are already doubled measurements. And then the chocolates. I feel like I recorded this before. I have to brown butter. I don't think I'm gonna record it this time. You can watch my last baking video, but browning butter is simultaneously easy and hard. It's terrifying because you don't want to burn the butter, but I have to brown the butter for the cookies. Then after that, I will get back to you and we're gonna start the bagels. I am gonna document the entire bagel process because I've never made bagels before. So BRB. Butter is on the stove. I'm gonna be checking back. It takes a little bit to get to the brown state, so I'll just keep an eye on it.
Now I'm going to knead the dough for the bagels. And again, it says use a stand mixer or a Thermomix, but I haven't got either of those, so I gotta do it by hand. And they said it's gonna be a stiff dough. It's gonna be stiff dough, but it should be smooth and not sticky. They say it takes around 10 minutes for it to be smooth and supple, and oh my god, I always forget how much work bread making actually is. Before my hands get too dirty, I'm gonna put some flour in this cap so I can add flour as needed. This is gonna take a while. All right, it said about 10 minutes. It has not been 10 minutes, but this dough is really soft and smooth. So I'm just gonna keep kneading it. It says until smooth and supple, and this dough is really nice. I'm gonna keep kneading it for about 3 more minutes because I have been taking some breaks to brown the butter in between. I don't know if you can hear bubbling. So at 50, it's 12:51 right now. I'm gonna do it at 54, I'm gonna stop. And then we're gonna let this double in size. And then after that, we will begin to shape the bagels. I rinsed out the bowl I mixed it in originally, covering until it's doubled in size. Okay, so I have a bunch of sourdough discard left. So I'm gonna make another recipe that I wasn't sure if I would be able to make. I can honestly probably make a 4th recipe. That's how much discard I have. But for now, we're just gonna do this. It is a blueberry breakfast cake, and I'm not gonna double this one because I don't need to. How much discard do I need? Dang, I only need 3/4 of a cup. Maybe I will double it and I'll bring the rest to work tomorrow because I need to use this stuff. Or I might make crackers or something, I don't know. But yeah, again, I would put it in the description down below. It's just all-purpose flour, cornstarch, baking soda, baking powder, salt, butter, sugar, eggs, milk. Oh, I don't have any whole milk. Huh. I'm still gonna make it. I have almond milk, so I'll just use that instead. I'm not gonna show this one, or maybe I'll just do like sped up version because this video is gonna be long. Might be a part 2. So first I wanted to see if I could even double this recipe, and that was just enough to double it. So I'm gonna make double, and then I just have that 1/2 pint left in the fridge of the all white dough or all white discard. So I'll figure something else out for that, or maybe I'll just leave it for now. I just found, I think it's salt, baking soda, and baking powder. Pretty sure I was supposed to put this in the cookies. I'm gonna bake a cookie, see what happens if they fall flat. Oh, hi, boy. All right, messed that one up. I don't really know how to do this. I need 24 pieces. Okay, so I don't have 24 because they're not all the same weight, but I don't care. I need to put holes in them. I heard it's better to make the holes bigger because when they rise, it will shrink. Roll to roll. We're gonna be checking the cakes and the cookie. I'm not even gonna look at the cookie. I'm just gonna check the cakes first. Nope. Kinda knew that was gonna happen because they're more full than they were supposed to be. Alright, let's check the cookie. Cookie looks fine. I'm gonna let that cool. I normally do 18 minutes because I like my cookies a little bit soft in the center. I'm gonna let it cool and I will come back and taste test it, but it baked fine. So I really hope it wasn't the bagels. Alright. That's the last of them. We're gonna let them get puffy. Then we're gonna boil them. Okay. I'm also filming a YouTube video, so I'm gonna be looking at that camera. Looks fine. I like my cookies a little undercooked. I mean, the bottom is the bottom of the cookie. It looks fine. They don't normally look like this. They don't normally look like this. It looks fine though. Tastes like a cookie. What happened? Oh no. Maybe the kitchen gods blessed me today and sprinkled some of whatever the heck is in here and whatever recipes it was supposed to be in. What if it was the bagels though? We'll see. Tastes good.
It's gotta be.
Because it doesn't have very many carbs.
Oops, be careful, boy.
Oh, what can we get next?
In the previous segment, we talked about the development of rule and break that. It started.
You want a piece of this, Dad?
No. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Can your feet touch that? Because last time you. Oh my gosh. Because last time he put his feet there and pushed himself up backwards. What's in here? What did Mama give ya? Whoa! I can't believe they're feeding you hot dogs. Mikayla.
hot dogs. I don't even think they like hot dogs.
We need to get him a plate that he can eat out of. And we need to get him a, slow down. Slow down.
Taste test.
Oh, I wonder what she made here. You can slow down. Should we take your shirt off?
An associated person, in other words, someone who has committed a uniform, who's acted in certain roles, would have to report these activities as OBAs. Here are some examples. A 1099 employee, an independent contractor, a sole proprietor,
Very hot.
an officer, a managing member of an LLC, a director,
Cream cheese.
business. There are other instances of OBA reporting, and reps can refer to the OBA policy on the compliance tab. Also reported.
Ooh, avocado.
Rates to run their primary business must be disclosed.
You get a spoon too?
Submitting their primary legal entity.
You want a piece, Mom? With or without cream cheese?
I'll try without.
I don't. So where did that bowl of salt? Where was that supposed to go? Cause these are salty. I have an audience, so I'll make this quick. Finished baking. I didn't get to make any more blueberry jam because I'm tired. It's 5:20. I didn't even get to do any of my textbook reading, but that's fine. I deserve a rest. So I'm going to put a good portion of the bagels in the freezer for later. And then I'm gonna eat another one now. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!